Просто хочу вже подобувати кубу ігор. Бачу, треба тихіше зробити. Ще спробуйте. Один стекочку. Штування. Ще дивлюсь. Десь отак. Все, погнали. Ти ж там гра така, наче не сильно довго, 2 годинки і все таке. Так, перша нічна зміна має бути дуже складно. Так. Ходити на васт. Передаюсь права кнопка миші. Вау. Взаимодействие ліва кнопка миші. У нас є... Нічого собі, це номер 30. Це нам повітря, що вода за графіком, але краще все одно її поверхти. Цього не розуміємо в квартирі Брайт-Сіті. Брайт-Сіті? Брайт-Сіті? Ти знайома з Аланом Вейком?
They have only one tune for all their facilities. Good one, though.
Так, вимкнемо.
Clock looks broken, but it woke me up to my shift. Interesting. The place seemed creepy when I arrived, so I locked the door. The keys should be around somewhere.
Ключ має бути десь в кімнаті. Ти були молодець.
I can't end my shift. Crappy memory, but at least I'm well organized.
Все. От що ти такою... Рухається якось дивно. Ладно.
It's locked.
Замкнув.
Jasper should have the keys at the office.
Ага. Окей. Як люб'язно написав офіс. Чел, ти точно офіс?
Hey Jasper, what's with the moody atmosphere? Great talk as always. Thanks for keeping the keys safe, Jasper. I'd say Jasper's creepy if I haven't seen the day shifts workers.
Ну, типу, північний сяйво. Там ви що?
Smell of old leather, gas, and alcohol. Yep, I love this car. I'll call you Christine from now on. I don't know you, Clark, but I'm grateful music can save my day. Or night, actually. Also, I hope you left your booze somewhere. I might need it.
Так, що пишуть? Вітаю, це Карл. Їздив в цій тачці до тебе. Робота класна, але повір, їздити ти ще починає напрягати. Тож я зроблю для тебе мікстейп, який розслабляючи електронних бітів та старі радіошоу, щоб зняти час. Насолоджуйся, Карл. Карта. Гранд Рок. Це оцей готель, правильно? Мабуть. Має сенс. Давай, музол. Що це?
I know to remember. It's not a video game. Arrow points to the north and not towards my target.
Що, дивні дива героїв, чи що? Так, я тут ще закрити. Ну, тут робив працює. Так, зняти звичника, погнали. Так, о, стоп, квест. Загубленою віверну. Окей, треба спробувати до маяка на мовчазній скелі. Останній раз помічені в районі Windland Plain. Її приваблює яскравого угол світу, боїться темряви, почувається забезпечення на мостах. Короткозора. Рекомендовано користуватись спутниковими баштами, коли на полі зору віверну. Понял. Де й там бачила? Віндленд. Тут. Я отут, значить зараз тут вийду. Мені треба направо, потім знов направо. Окей? Чи стоп, точно направо. Глянемо. Впрінні рівнини, бляха. Вудвіль, мовчазна скеля. Брайт Сіті, той поля. Так. На мені не в той бік, куди Брайт Сіті, тому це ще неправильно. Розумію, що мені наліво насправді.
A gas station. If I call Jasper from a phone booth, this will become evacuation point instead of ground rock. If I stuck somewhere. Or when I stuck.
Ага. Вітряні рівнини, не туди. Ж було не... А, і не направо, а наліво. А за ній? За ній хід можна? Так, дякую. Чё ж ты напрягаешь?
Let's go back tonight to another time. The time of King George III of England. But our
Windlands plains, they produce most of the energy for Woodville and Bright City. But I remember frequent shutdowns this time of the year. I wonder, was it because of Titans?
Короче, походу, типу для цього світу титани це типу нормальна справа. Ну, собственно, нормальна, звичайна справа. Що з того, як воно про це розмовляє?
The voice you are about to hear is that of the thoughts of one Samuel Jones, the state executioner for His Majesty George III. He sits alone in a dismal room, and
Що по вірнах?
are his thoughts.
Поки не
You want
бачу.
to be dead, dead, dead. Do you feel anything when you're dead? Are you hungry? Are you cold? Are you tired when you're dead? No? When I'm dead, I have peace, peace. I've got to have peace, kill myself. Yes. Bullet in my heart. The pain. I don't like pain, but it can't hurt. They say it doesn't hurt, only hanging hurts. I know it does. I've seen their faces when they cut them down, purple, black. I've seen their faces when the masks came off and there's pain in them, pain that twists their faces, grinds their teeth and gives them living hell until at last they die. That's why I've got to use this pistol to kill myself. I can't stand pain. All I want is peace. Peace. It's getting late. I'd better do it quick before they get here. I ran much faster than they did, but they get here quick enough. I've got to be dead when they come in through that door. They can't cross the dead in their grave. I'll be dead, dead, deep, deep in the grave. Why should they blame me?
Там міст
I only
є.
did my duty. Someone's got to be the hangman. Someone's got...
Нормально, тепер ми оффроуд.
That's what he said to me that night. That's what his lordship said to me 20 years ago it was. He said, Samuel Jones, eh? Yes, your
Салиш
lordship.
її комфортно
Think
на
you think you
мостах.
can do this work?
Wow, she's
I
beautiful.
don't know, your worship.
I hope she's not hungry.
Sir, everything there is to know.
Слышал,
Yes,
Дуин, что с
hemp
тобой
rope,
быть?
that's for hemp rope, but each rope's got to be fresh and new for every job, and you've got to keep it soap-stoned and always in a cool, dry
Окей,
place.
а куди?
You do know something about it. Oh, yes, sir. Then there's the short drop and the long drop. The long drop
She probably flew to another bridge. At least it's the right direction to the Silent Peak.
All right. I'll give you your shot. We're having a hanging here tomorrow.
Який там інший міст? Тобто я
If
от
all
тут?
goes well, I'll recommend
Воно
you to
тут.
the prison board.
Ага.
If all goes well. All did go well. Why not? And there I was, executioner for His Majesty. 5 guineas a broken neck. 777 hangings in 20 years. 777
така
broken necks
грудочка
and mine the
зроблена.
from the trap.
Блядь, серйозно.
777 times.
Зробили походу, я не знаю на чому, що це за движок.
When they reach here, when they knock on that door,
Судя з
press
того,
the
що
trigger,
тут Алдуїн,
I won't
це
have to face them. Not with them.
движок з Каріма.
777
А якщо
broken
це
necks
движок
and
з
all
Каріма,
the
то
rest
це
of them.
движок Облівіона. А якщо це движок Облівіона, то це, блін, движок
And my
Амуріна.
own wife, not even she.
От така, да,
I
складна
never
ситуація.
married her and she didn't know. Until that day.
Тобто можна сказати, що ми граємо в Skyrim.
Fool nosing around.
Такою штукою.
Mrs. Jones, there's got to be just. No, there must be some mistake. No mistake at all, Mrs. Jones. No mistake at all. My husband tells me. And he never makes mistakes. Not my husband. What did you say?
Is it her at the top of the
На
bridge?
мосту.
You know your husband says.
Блять, як ти помітила.
Or don't you know? Please, I don't know what you're talking about. Look, dear,
Хоть-
dear, don't you know what your husband does?
Де? А, ну то слышал, дуин. Подожди.
Hanging to business. Hanging.
Так, мені треба світло.
What has Samuel to do with those? Mrs. Jones,
Що по світлу?
you don't know that Samuel is the hangman? You must be crazy. Oh, sir, I'm crazy.
Та не приїжджати на той бік.
And no mistake about it. He's not. And I he's not. Get out of here. Get out. Get out.
Бля, яка довга касета.
Well, here he is.
Ну таких не було.
Oh, Sam.
What's going on here? What's the matter? What is it, Ellen?
Oh, Sam, this woman.
What about this woman? What?
I tell you to tell the gods, Sam. Oh, Sam, she says.
Says what? What?
All I said was that you were the hangman. And you are.
Get out of here.
Now, just a minute.
Get out. Get out.
All right, now go. I'll go.
Say one more word about me and I'll kill you. You hear me out?
I remember hiking around these satellite dishes with my dad. We never came this close. There were patrols around. So there is enough power for only one tower to work. And the wyvern is short-sighted. I need to lead only the closest one to her, one at a time.
Ну це не дуин, ти просто скинув дуин. Вона гра, конечно, старенька. Не пам'ятаю скільки там. Чи 16-го року вона. Skyrim вийшов в 11-му році.
I like the way they stumble when they walk up the
Так,
stairs.
наступна база.
Like the cold
Я
white
отут.
of their skins when I put the noose around their
Наступна
necks. I like
тут.
the way everyone looks at me, watches me, and then the crash
А,
of the rope
подожди.
strikes. Sometimes their legs stick in the air. Hear them keep pulling there. They can't get past the tight rope around their neck.
А де там правда до неї йдуть? От, якийсь провод іде. Ну, наче далі по дорозі з цього боку. Чи можна не переїжджати на той бік?
Dance on there 'cause it's the law. And now I'm doing what I want. Executioner for the crown. And Wayland won't change it a bit. Now come here to me.
No, stay away from me.
Come here.
No, I won't stay with you. I
Там
won't
щось
stay,
за
but I
пекло
won't stay with you. I
коїться.
don't.
Надо знати, про що вони там,
I thought she wouldn't leave me, but she
про
did.
що вони там базають.
Ellen left me. I looked all over, couldn't find her. After a while, I didn't care. What's a woman? I had my work. Hanging work. 5 guineas a hanging and gold coin. 5 of them. 5 golden guineas. I like the sound of them. I like the sound of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Тут?
I bought a strong box. He kept them there.
Що, це ж вони? Да, ось вони. Так, а вона... Там.
Just a few towers left.
А, правильно. Так, наступний цей. Провод іде на той бік. А я тут проїду? Не проїду, але пройду. Що пішки сходимо?
The switch is on the other side. God damn it. Who designed that?
Угу. Клятий дизайнер цієї гри. Саме здизайнили, самі жаляться.
Good. The wyvern should be here soon.
Так, поїхали далі. Ту програму пропускаю, там щось не зрозуміло коїться. Дуже цікаво.
Best of all, I like the one that went out crazy scared. Yes, wait. Yes. The ones that were crazy scared were the best. I like them fine. And 5 guineas just the same for having fun 5 guineas.
Так, це ж
Outside of the
наступна
door, I
програма.
heard a
А, вон
sound.
там перемикач.
Now,
Щас.
I just imagine no one's knocking. They knock, I press the trigger, they won't get me, not me.
От тут маленький міст.
700
Ну да, наступний це цей міст. по ідеї. От.
Coins that bit into my flesh
І
when I grabbed them tight.
вкругу цей.
Oh, I like the sound. Money, money, yellow money.
Товарич, нічого.
First I like the hanging step.
Good. The wyvern should be here soon.
Аби не згубився.
Then I got to like them both.
Так, і отам залишається тільки
Either around
останній.
the courtroom, this trial, that trial. They hanged him with the hang her with the judge say guilty. If he didn't, they'd hang him another 5 guineas.
Я компав цей
Oh,
останній.
what's for business? New business, my business. Hang them up and watch them die.
Що лежить?
When we knocked on the door,
Скорее
the
так.
pistol set in my hand. He used the pistol too. They
Так,
said, Tom
я
Allen.
бігом стул.
I read about him in the court announcement one day when I was outside of the
Все воно
courtroom.
стало ходити. Оце я ввімкнув.
Hanging the
Наступний цей.
Thomas Allen,
Щоб повернутися і проїхати.
was charged by the city police with having murdered his sweetheart, Lorraine Hamilton, 19-year-old daughter of Arvin Hamilton.
Слышь, Алдуин,
Young
почекай.
Allen denied the charge vigorously.
Ще ми тебе відправимо в Совенгард.
In which he told of her intentions of committing suicide. But at a late hour, Allen
До
was
твоїх
unable to
братів
produce the
драконів.
letter. He was held without bond at the tower in the church.
Yes, that's what it said. That's what it said. He'd murdered her, young girl. The minute I read it, I said to myself, St. Jones is the next one. I could hear the mud clinking in my hand already. And Tom Allen hanging by his neck. What am I thinking about? What am I... Why don't they come and knock on the door and let me get this over with? I need the knocking on the door to give me nerve enough to press the trigger. This waiting.
Що це? А,
I
це
waited
рація,
for Tom
господи.
Allen, too. I waited for them to say guilty to him so I could put the running noose around his
Ну,
neck.
кудись туди.
I waited, going every day to the trial. The prosecutor for the Crown said,
Guilty.
the young man's solicitor said,
Not guilty.
Мені це треба спочатку.
One step closer to home.
То наступне по ідеї.
that's
So,
what he said. She wrote me a letter saying she was killing herself. Where was the letter?
Just a few towers left.
Then
Since
they
you
sit
shit.
there in the courtroom.
куди
I could
ще?
see the noose coming close and close. A few days more he'd be dancing on air. Another 5 guineas in my box. Such a pity, such a handsome young man, strong young neck for my rope. I
Мені
think
думаю,
it's
це
no
назад
chance.
треба.
What good did it do for his solicitors keep saying,
I tell you, gentlemen, it is circumstantial evidence
no, I mean,
and
that's-
circumstantial evidence alone
Have
which has
another
been
roll.
produced. A weird combination of circumstances have conspired to make it appear that the suicide of this unfortunate girl was a murder committed by this equally unfortunate young man. And an equally weird set of circumstances have resulted in the disappearance of this vital
Блін,
letter,
просто по дорозі
which
треба
clears
якось.
Tom Allen of all responsibility for Mistress Hamilton's death.
Ще дорого
In
буде
this letter,
купляти і
the
все
girl
вибити
clearly
туди,
stated
куди
that she
треба.
was taking her own life by poison. In spite of the absence of this letter, surely you as intelligent men can tell after seeing and hearing Tom Allen's testimony that he is telling the truth, that such a letter did reach him,
Ну,
and that
закусиш.
he is innocent of all wrong.
Похавать би.
but there was no letter. He didn't have a chance. The prosecutor for the Crown got up. He said,
The letter, the mysterious letter. And where, gentlemen of the jury, is this letter? To what mystical realms has it disappeared? This wondrous communication which so conveniently absolved Tom Allen for the death of that poor girl. Where, I ask again, is this letter? The young man has stated repeatedly that the letter was in his lodging
Значит,
undestroyed. But every inch of that lodging has been carefully examined. And yet
Что,
the
ну?
letter has not been found. And
Не
why
понял.
hasn't it been found, gentlemen? I'll tell you. It is because that letter
Ще я
does
хочу
not
щось пропустив.
exist. Lorraine Hamilton never wrote such a letter. She was murdered.
Ну це,
Murdered
наверное,
in a fit
спочатку
of
треба.
jealous rage by this man who is set to put it from the among her death.
yes. I sat there and I felt good. Because I saw that young fellow didn't have a chance. My noose was getting closer, closer to his neck.
Перельот на одну.
And then the black cat on the judge's head.
Що це? А, це просто вже ну, воду ж свічу. Та от вона, от цей треба вимкнути.
You, Thomas Allen,
are hereby condemned to be hanged.
This was considered art in the old days, and our taxes are still spent on maintaining this.
Все це про що? Що тут?
Then I had it.
Де яке іскусство?
Yelling or
Чи про що?
screaming, doing good, I had it.
А це що за кнопочки?
Guilty. I wanted to go up and
Оце
thank
те, що
God.
треба.
Just a few towers left.
Well, if they hurry up and get you, wouldn't have to think anymore. Knock on the door, I wouldn't have to think.
Yeah.
Finger squeeze the trigger, finish, peace. I won't have to think. I wouldn't have to think what happened then, what happened after they said the boy was guilty. They
Цікаво,
put
як
him in
вони
a cell.
зрозуміли, що
Death
вона
held the door shut tight,
близьрука.
and I stood and watched.
Короткозортиш.
5 golden guineas in the saddle.
Є спеціальний віверний окуліст.
Dancing, resting on thin air. I counted every day until they'd given to me. I peeked along the corridor watching his cell. The warden of the prison said, "Well, Sam, it certainly looks as if you're going to have another customer."
Just a few towers left.
Все, це має бути останнє.
Allen's last piece. He hangs in
А,
2 more
ладно,
days.
ладно, останнє отут.
We'll try to make his going as easy as we can.
Правильно?
I like the lad.
Да.
Too bad about that letter, he says the girl wrote him. Well, no use talking about it. We've got to do our duty. Oh, by the way, you're going past the cell? Here's some books of his. His landlady saying. But he might like to read them while he had the time. Take them with you, Sam,
Так, а
and
куди
give them to
виїхав?
him. It'll be his last time. So I took the books along. Why not? Why not? Reading wouldn't save that neck. I started down the corridors with
Стоп,
his
я
books.
щось
Down the corridors toward the death
десь не
cell.
туди поїхав, по-моєму.
Something white fell out of one of his
Ну,
books and I picked it
секочку.
up. It was a letter and it read,
Щас.
Dear Tom, I told you I
Так,
was
ця
going to
башта
die,
стоїть прямо біля дороги.
and now I'm going to be.
Точніше.
By the time
Та
you
оця
get
вона.
there,
Мені
the
оця
police
ще
will be
треба.
accusing you of murder.
Ну туди я тільки пішки не йду.
And all those people you had in horror the other night
Ну
will
да, вон
testify
там
in
якийсь.
his hearing.
Вода якийсь кудись туди дивиться спина.
Just a few towers left.
В сенсі, це останнє.
Now I should switch it off, so she can see the lighthouse.
Що? Поки що моє.
It's done. The wyvern will fly home now, and no one would be scared of her in the morning.
Ага.
I'm awesome. And I can finally return to Grind Rock to sleep.
Що не туди кудись полетіли? Ладно.
She wrote me a letter in which she said she killed herself. She wrote me a letter, I said. She wrote me a letter.
yes, the letter. That was in my pocket
Так,
today. It
ну
was
я
going
їду.
to stay until it was all over. He couldn't live now. I'd waited too long. It had been such a long time since they'd given me a good, strong neck to hang. They
А,
couldn't
це
keep me
правильно, йду
now.
назад.
At last it was the hour.
Потім.
They came for him in his cell. They led him down the corridor. And then they were marching him up the stairs to the gallows. I was waiting. The rope was in my hand. The boy looked up at me, his lips moved. He said,
I tell you I didn't do it. The letter.
black hood over his head.
The letter, I didn't kill her. The letter, I tell you I didn't do it.
What that? His heart.
This man is dead.
It was done. This man is dead. 5 golden guineas, the warden said.
Good work, Sam. Broke his neck.
I went out into the street. I was walking home. I felt real good. 5 golden guineas. A woman came up to me and said,
Are you Sam Jones?
yes, that's me. What do you want? I haven't got time
You'll
to...
have time to listen to me, Hangman.
Who are you?
Look at me.
Мені нужен контроль.
Ellen.
Yes, Ellen.
Wife.
Wife no longer, Hangman. No mother either.
Yes?
No mother either.
Absolutely.
You're the thing that's done
Oh,
it.
wait, what?
I tried to reach you. I tried to tell you. They said you wouldn't see me. What could I do? What could I do? Your hand did it. Yours, Hangman. Yours.
What are you talking about, woman? Why?
Nice, Tom Allen. My maiden name was Allen. Don't you understand? You hung Tom Allen.
Well,
just
so I
unusual
did. What of it,
purpose.
woman? What of it?
Tom Allen, Hangman, was your son.
No.
Son, your son. You hear me, Hangman? Your son. You hung your son. You hung your son. Your son. You hung your son. Your son. Your son. You hung your son.
Чи там хтось помер, чи та син, чи якісь такі там справи.
Away from her. Run. Run. The man stepped out of the shadows. He shot me. I couldn't see his face.
You killed my brother
Lee.
7 years ago this night, Hangman.
I said,
Lee.
no, leave me alone, leave me alone. I kept on running. A woman stopped me.
Killed my brother 7
You
years
hung my father, monster. You hung my father 11 years ago.
No, I said, no, let me go, let me go. I kept on running, but they kept after me, yelling, screaming. I kept on running, faster, faster. New voices joined them. I looked back. The street was black with hundreds chasing me, yelling, screaming. I hung their sons, fathers, brothers. The street was black with them, I tell you, and every one of them akin to one of the 770.
A note to remember, it's not a video game. Arrow points to the north and not towards my target.
Що? Окей.
Being able to just walk around while everyone's on lockdown is cheering me up.
Поки всі інші на карантині. Чо? Не треба речі повертати. Чого надо? Не? Не надо, не надо. Не-не-не. Звуки стрибки дивні.
Finally, I can rest. Another night at Grand Rock Motel. What a life.
Ти з музикою було вимкнути воду.
Still feels awesome to have water all day without schedule. It's better to save it though.
Саме так, блядь. Так, погнали на наступну роботу.
I can't end my shift and go to sleep until I complete my crappy memory, but at least I'm well organized. They have only one tune for all their facilities. Good one though.
Так,
I don't know you, Clark, but I'm grateful music can save my day. Or night, actually. Also, I hope you left your booze somewhere. I might need it.
що у нас сьогодні? Один з титанів загубився в районі від One Plains та йде на захід, з заходу на схід. Другий вештиться біля... Ага, обидва мають бути перенаправлені. Їх датрує яскраве світло вночі. Не агресивні. Ну, я так і повірив. Ну, так. Поїхали. Що із заходу на схід? Ау,
Well, this wasn't here yesterday.
бля.
I need to find another road.
Сука. Я тільки вивчив карту, ну йоп, вау. кнопочка якась. Досвідова вбивач. Ладно, поїхали далі. Так, значить, мені треба було... А я опівніч приїхав. Тут має бути якийсь з'їзд. Де він? А, я прям приїхав. Воу, що за справа?
Tonight is the 4th anniversary of Lights Out. After 4 years of fantasy and imagination, chills and thrills, Lights Out celebrates by bringing to the microphone the internationally known actor whose name has become synonymous with the unusual and fantastic. The National Broadcasting Company takes pleasure in presenting Boris Karloff in the first of a special series of Lights Out broadcasts.
Lights out, everybody.
Вирішив відмовитися. Неочікувано. Будемо передивитися, що там. Так, це що є?
I wonder what would happen if I failed to drive them off. Are they a threat to someone, or are we a threat to them?
Питання.
Windlands plains, they produce most of the energy for Woodville and Bright City. But I remember frequent shutdowns this time of the year. I wonder, was it because of Titans?
Треба знайти титан.
Tonight, Lights Out presents another psychological drama. A play in which the principal part is taken not by the character himself, but his thoughts. The voice you are about to hear is that of the thoughts of one Darrell Hall.
Man, they're really big. It's even a bit scary to light them in the eyes. What if they become angry?
Ah. Що?
And as he waits, the thoughts in his
Sure,
mind
yeah.
seize and swirl.
With the spotlight switched off, this makes no sense.
Що? Як судіть-то?
Father in heaven, why don't I stop thinking those words?
Ну, свалюй, бляха. Стой! Блять, тебе сісти.
No, I've got to stop thinking.
I have nothing to store here yet.
I've got to stop
Залишити. А світити ти, блять, як будеш?
I remember
Як тебе світити?
that night Wayne and I were sitting in my room talking about sleep. I remember he said, "Oh, come on, Joe, don't expect me to believe that one." Well, I'm certainly telling you the truth. A fellow with your imagination wasting his time teaching biology to a bunch of co-ed nitwits. No, sir, you should be writing fiction. I assure you, my dear Wayne, I told you the truth. You're really serious? Of course I am. You actually mean that in all your life you've never had a dream? Yes. Not even when you were a child? I thought it. I've never had a dream in all my life. Well, how do you like that? I like it very well. Close my eyes, and then I wake up. No nightmare hangovers, believe me. Now,
Як
now
це
wait
ти
a minute,
грибанув?
let me get this straight. You mean you've never even had a dream after,
Чого він
you
десь тут
know, eating a
ховається?
Welsh rare bit at midnight and surrounding a dozen green apples or anything like that? Believe me, Wayne,
Ні, це просто...
I've never had a
Де
dream
він?
with any shape, form, and script in all my life.
Де ж ти?
A dream to me is just a word. Something that happens to other people but not to me. But everyone might dream. Well, perhaps. But it just so happens that my subconscious doesn't work that way. I tell you again, I have never done it. Well, what do you know about that?
Як
Just unbelievable, I said.
Стрімочно, тихіше.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable that I never dreamt.
Це?
Then after a while he went away and left me there. It was early. I remember that
Ні. А як це воно
With the
там?
spotlight switched off, this makes no sense.
very tired.
Я розумію. Скажи мені як. О, кнопочка є.
Closed my eyes.
Чел, ти де? А де ж ти?
Then
Ну, знову.
it happened.
Сухана звільняти мене.
Faith murmuring in
Це
my head.
роботи.
Yes. That's how it started.
Пипець.
A murmuring as if in warning. And then in the
Звільнять.
darkness
Решать
around me,
премії.
strange faces lifting and
Що
falling.
робить?
White
Не
faces,
зловив.
faces without hope. Their eyes
Кудись.
full of horror.
Куди?
Their white bloodless lips
Я не знаю,
reading
як
wordlessly
повернути
in a way
назад.
that made the hearted cry out with pity.
А, вот он. Ще не
Suddenly,
зловив. Ще я тебе не зажену.
dreaming. Yes, dreaming for the first time in my life. And these faces I was seeing were things out of a dream.
Де я тебе відволікти?
And even
Слышь,
as
да
I
ще
knew that,
давай не цей.
the dream was gone. Blank.
Нормально.
And yet I
Нове.
knew that I was still asleep.
Ось.
And I had a terrible feeling of foreboding, of a horror to come in this dream. What? How?
Так,
I
кричиш,
didn't
що
know.
наушники
So
вивели.
I wanted to stop sleeping. I wanted to open my eyes quickly before. And then I saw
Так.
That was easy. Now another one.
А, я правильно
slowly
прав.
toward
Вчуся.
me out of the darkness of my dream.
А де другий?
First, a white wraith-like thing.
Soulwake.
I saw it was a woman.
Soulwake. Це прямо позаду
Body of a
мене.
woman, but the face. Ah, heaven, that face. Gross, unclean, thick, bestial brow,
Go, go, go,
wrinkles
go,
of
go.
venery, the lecherous writhing of thin crimson lips that drifted from teeth, spikes pointed, flecked with blood. Yes, a glorious body, and a face from hell. Closer, closer to me. And then she spoke one word.
Де я?
That's what she said. Kill. And as she said it, she moved closer. Her hands spread out, her eyes. In my dream, I screamed.
А, погодь.
I awoke.
Я вже на Soulwake.
I
По ідеї.
remember. Just at that second,
Ой.
the clock on the mantle began
Та
to
я
strike.
тут понатикався.
5, 6, 7. Thankfully, I counted each.
Why the spotlight on a train is still on? It's clearly not moving anywhere. Well, okay, not my business.
When the clock stopped timing, I
Ну
sat
іначе, блять, та що
My
ж так?
one thought was, if this is dreaming, let me never dream again. And some, above that I
Sweet
can't
little
still
one.
a faint move,
Де другий титан?
and then I laughed.
Ну,
It was my
титан.
own heart, my own heart, still pounding with fright of what I see.
Those gates are new. I wonder if they're for us or for Titans.
Oh, why do I sit here thinking of what
Mm.
has been?
Куди я, бляха, приїхав?
The jury in there. They've
They-
got to hang me. They've got to hang me.
Радіовежа.
Hang me.
На мапі десь позначено радіовежа.
No, no, I mustn't think of that. Better to keep my thoughts how it all started. Better to figure things out. Where was I?
Я десь чую цю вилотню.
Sitting there, listening to the beating of my
Там.
heart. Thinking of the horror of
Поїхали в
that
поля
dream.
нафіг на цю карту.
Then,
На чому ж ж це?
that strange, wordless murmur I had heard in my dream was whispering in my head again.
О,
He is massive and so close to Woodville. Wait, so those earthquakes and curfews when I was a child, was that about Titans too?
Then why had I heard that wordless entreaty? That same sound that had come from those
Все,
miserable
хорошо,
white faces
здесь.
that had floated before me when I slept? Why? Why? I heard it. Sound behind me. Oh,
So the Titans are going back where they should be.
must
As my
Yeah.
father said, that seems like a huge problem can have a small solution. Now I get it.
turn round. Wait a
That's you.
Так,
A note to remember. It's not a video game. Arrow points to the
Тепер
north and not
одне дуже
towards my
просте
car.
запитання.
I screamed.
Де я?
I screamed so loudly there was blood in my throat. For it was she.
Де я, блядь, зараз знаходжусь? Як мені повернути додому?
But this wasn't it.
Так, тут якийсь
She was standing there, I tell you.
Щений.
She was standing there close to me,
піщаний і
looking at me.
вода.
And those lips out of hell said that one
Я
word.
тут, що ли?
I jumped to my feet. No one in the room, no one I said.
Ладно, поїхали якось.
Standing there. My head
Поїхали
whirling.
прямо.
Who was she? Where
Там
did she come from?
розберемось.
No one in the room.
Дорогу.
Had there been anyone there? I didn't sleep that night. But by morning, yes, by
Припустимо, поки в
morning I
цей
had
бік
it all
поїдемо.
figured out. Two things. That's what it had been.
Так,
And
ну
the
треба
second,
що?
more vivid than
Залізну
the first.
дорогу.
My God.
Переїхати залізничною.
So of course my first dream became reality.
Так, от.
How easy it was
Там на
to
тому
quiet the
боці має
unrest in my
бути
mind.
нормальна дорога.
Easy to make oneself believe what one wants to believe.
Мені...
And yet, some measure of uncertainty
Ну да, мені
remained
все бік.
with me. And Mary's
Все,
voice in my face
порядочок.
when I had dinner with her that night.
Ми ж знайшлися.
Daryl, do you mind if I...
They said these titans don't like bright light in their eyes. I can totally relate.
What do you mean with the dinner?
Угу.
Well, you know, this is my favorite restaurant.
With you, dear.
Їздять всякі покидьки на своїх ксілонах.
Why do you ask that?
The worry in your eyes.
Oh,
What is it, dear?
oh, it's nothing. It's nothing important.
You changed your mind about loving me?
Mary,
Then tell me what it is,
Не
please.
можу своє дебільне світло налаштувати нормально.
it's really nothing to concern yourself over. Just a dream.
Dream. Daryl, you dreamed.
Yes, last night.
How marvelous. Now you're normal even when you speak.
That's right, isn't it? I'm back to normal, see if I thought.
And here I thought from the expression on your face that it was something really important.
Funny.
And I suppose in your first dream you dreamt of a glorious, seductive woman.
No, Mary.
Huh? Did you have a nightmare?
If you don't mind, let's not talk about it anymore. Shall we have our dessert now? Now, I suggest the hot green apple pie with cheese.
Daryl, was it as bad as all that?
Я попай.
Horrible.
Де...
Oh, that's cruel. Your very first dream, an unhappy one. Oh, well, I'm sure that if you dream again, you've more
Somewhat
interesting times
Napoleon.
ahead. Daryl, look at the time. 1 minute to 7, and we promised the
Какой всех
Armstrongs to pick
мудак.
them up at 7:15.
Що світло в кабіні? Ай, да хрена нього. Там самі зарядять той акумулятор. Все спать.
Finally, I can rest. Another night at Grand Rock Motel. What a life.
Угу. Забув не вирішити.
I don't know you, Clark, but I'm grateful. Music can save my day. Or night, actually. Also, I hope you left
От
your booze somewhere.
літаючий кит
I
був
might need
помічений
it.
навколо Брайт Сіті. Не хочу бачити, що там за Брайт Сіті. Летючий кіт, блядь. Ну ладно. Кіт. Кит, це ж не кіт. На жаль. Супроводіть його до потяга. Сидіш в сколі на північному сході під Вудвілл. Чи сюди? А як? Та, знайди спосіб вивести його за межі регіону звідти. Він полюбляє бавити з яскравим жовтим світлом, обожнює звуки поїздів. Останній в своєму роді дуже самотній. Любить звуки поїздів. Світло. По мені їхати і світити прожектором. Так, Bright Falls, Bright City, наче кудись сюди. Летючий кіт. Ну, шукай. Це музика. Фіга. Фіга. Там місто таке не маленьке. О! Щось там. Во-во-во.
A whale flying around Bright City. I would totally freak out seeing that from my window.
Глянь на місто. Там місто ніхрена не менше. О! Все, поплявся. Дропанк, мать его. Здорово! Пошли гулять.
Hey, he's playing with my spotlight. Now I need to escort him to the train.
Не знаю, як ти збираєшся це зробити. Так, де я? О, я щось спілявся. Я від'їжджаю від Bright City сюди. Знову щось спілявся. Ну, короче, мені сюди. Ти за мною є? Ти за мною? А де хоч? Бля. Мене привіт, я загубив кита. Та он. Він помітить? Да, значит, помітив.
Let's go back tonight to another time, the time of King George III of England. But our story tonight is not of monarchy.
Як мені увести? Треба проїжджати чуть-чуть, потім світити, щоб він підлетів туди, куди треба.
Extraordinary profession of state executioner.
Це ж цей... Таргуш. Давай сюди потрошку.
Tonight's Lights Out presents another psychological drama. A play in which the principal part is taken not by the character himself, but by his thoughts. The voice you are about to hear is that of the thoughts of one Samuel Jones, the state executioner for His Majesty George III. He sits alone in a dismal
На жаль,
room.
машини я не зможу
These
записати. Та чи?
are his thoughts.
Well, so this car can't work normally with the spotlight on. Good to know. No multitasking
Are
for
you hungry? Are you
Christine.
cold? Are you tired when you're dead?
Привіт.
No. And I'm dead. I have
Зручно.
peace, peace. I've got to have peace. Kill myself.
І
Yes.
пару сантиметрів не
Bullet in my
проїхав.
heart. The pain.
Того
I
кита.
don't like pain, but it can't
Він
hurt.
же з обратних
They
міст
say it doesn't
ходить.
hurt, only
А ні,
hanging
поки
hurts.
що тут.
I know it does. I've seen their faces when they cut them down, purple, black. I've seen their faces when the mask came off and there's pain in them, pain that twists their faces, grinds their teeth and gives them living hell until at last they die.
Хоч на раз
That's why I've
вику
got to use
вийде.
this pistol to kill myself. I can't stand pain. All I want is peace.
Десь тут я вже не тебе.
It's getting late.
Це вже було. Кейт. Здорово. Так, світи поки сюди. Треба глянути, куди там далі. Де я? Я, мабуть, десь отут. Я виїхав, а мені аж от до сюди його треба довести, да? Не вий. Я на повороті, тобто я все ж отут. Щось поки що прямо, ну, добре. Отуди. Чо? Бачиш, туди світло. Давай. Ну ж, куди? Куди? Все, там і залишайся. Давай, не відставай. Хочу проїхати в мотель. Я все ще бачу. Хрена я вже не бачу. Де він? Ось він. Ты не впиляйся. Это было бы смешно, якщо б я розмовив. Все нафиг. Так, значить, проїжджаємо міст і повертаємо одразу наліво вниз. Йдемо по короткій дорозі. Можна, конечно, було б через ліс поїхати, чи був кайф. Не сумніваюся, що ця машинка поїде. Де ти там? Десь отак. Все, красава. Угу. Давай, давай.
Lights out, everybody. It is later than you think.
Так,
This is Arch Obler bringing you another
туди все ще
series
маю
of
бачити, по
stories
ідеї.
from
На ось.
And once again we caution you, these lights out stories are definitely not for the timid soul. So we tell you calmly and very sincerely, if you're frightened easily, turn off your radio now. But if you're fascinated by the mysterious and anticipate chills in our story of Poltergeist.
Десь тут ось він потяг.
Hey, that was swell. Now let's go to town. St.
Ти
Louis
де там?
woman with her diamond ring.
О,
Kicking that man around. No, stop that case. What's the matter? Am I scaring the horse? What do you think? Seems like a sacrilege singing a song like that out here.
що ми з тобою робити далі?
Blue sky.
Ти мені підскажеш? Я ж не вмію запускати тяги.
It seems he likes the train more than my spotlight. They said to improvise from here. Let's see what's next.
Що? Це, блядь, імпровайз.
Wow, the train is actually moving. It has been staying here for years, and now I launched it. That's something to be proud of.
Хіра. Це вона молодець, конечно. Ні, так не зміг. Идет, заводим тут. потім десь.
Hallelujah, we're here.
Прикольно.
A note to remember, it's not a video game. Arrow points to the north and not towards my target.
They're too deep for a horse. How can we walk through them? I second the motion.
Так, поїхали.
Young ladies don't have to worry none as long as she's going down the
Я ж думаю, звалить. Там якось там
piled up that way.
разом з потягом.
Oh, well, that's marvelous. Come on, girls. Let's get
It's
started.
marvelous.
Wait, did the train just crash?
Бля.
I should check it.
Та ну, нормально ти їди сам. Що ти це саме?
I treat real particles
Ладно,
together.
пішли перевіримо.
Makes a sound. It's scary.
Я думав, це буде трошки ближче. Да. Потім йшов. Упс. Кит.
I hope they won't take this from my salary. The whale went home though, so I can call it a night.
Ну і вон. Сказано, зроблено. Все нормально.
I'll bet if she went on the stage. Hey, hey, did you hurt yourself? Oh, did I land on my dignity? Here, give me a hand. Here, I'll help you.
Скільки цікаво, ще детально залишилось.
Did I take a
It's a 30.
Did you hurt yourself badly? I'll live. What in the world did I triple?
Поховував тобі, каже, що раз
Look at that
займає
rock
десь 2
under the
години.
snow. No wonder I did a nosedive. Oh, my goodness. There are rocks like that all over. A person could break their neck if they... Girl, what's the matter?
Стоп.
Hey, the rock
Це що
you
за
tripped
поворот?
over. It's not a rock.
А, це мій
What are you
поворот.
talking about? Of course it's a rock. Yes, but it's something more than that. It's a tombstone. Oh, no, it can't be. Because here lies buried the remains of one who restless in life. Stop! Don't read anymore. Stop! And all these other stones laying flat on the ground. They're tombstones too. Ooh, what a place to picture that. What's the matter, Edna? What did you scream for? The dance on the grave. What? The dance on the grave. I saw you do it. The dance on the grave. Okay. Edna, stop it. Stop it. What's come into her? Edna, stop acting Edna, like stop, that. For heaven's sake, control yourself. I'm so sorry for you. You danced on the grave. For heaven's sake, stop talking like that. Sure, I danced on a grave. Well, yes, of course you did. It was perfectly accidental. And what if it wasn't? What else? Holy God. The what? Edna, something what are you talking about? What's that word you just used? Holy God. Okay, what have you done? You superstitious little fool. You don't stop talking that way, I'm going to slap your face. What's the matter with you? I didn't do anything. You danced on the grave. Edna, be sensible. We all walked on graves. But it was purely accidental. Yeah. We had no intention of desecrating them. It doesn't matter.
Finally, Oh, is it the rainy season already?
Що? Дощ? О. Фак. Туман в дощ. Клас.
to remember. It's not a video game. Arrow points to the north, not towards my target.
Океанський кракен. Хвилюється, звичайно, маршрут. Вулиця на Мільбайт Сіті, локації, ржавий пляж.
I don't know you, Clark, but I'm grateful. This can save my day. Or night, actually. Also, I hope you left your booze somewhere. I might need it.
To the timid soul. So we tell you calmly and very sincerely, if you're frightened easily, turn off your radio now.
Що далі? Треба скористатись сиренами. Активуй дві сигнальні башні на узбережжі, потягни речах на контрольні башні, щоб запустити їх. Успіхів.
Answer the phone, please.
Yes, Mr. Obler.
Окей.
Yes?
Я думаю, на місці розберемося.
Oh, yes, Miss Harrison. Here he is. Mr. Obler?
Щось
Miss
воно,
Harrison.
Oh, thank you.
щось воно не керується.
Hello, Joan. How's the family lady?
Крапін так
Yeah,
крапін.
lying. Well, life's like that. I just don't know what to write about. Oh, no, I got plenty of ideas, but...
Піде.
Well, men dying in foxholes, and what am I doing?
Кольцо
Thinking of
кальмара.
fantastic. Well, thanks very much, but I still insist that I ought to be.
Чи на цей? Це ж таки не дивись.
Here, I'll make this last one a good one, and then that'll do that.
Так, стоп.
If I live through it. Huh? No, I was just talking to myself. I've been doing that rather consistently these last few days. Yes, I guess all those
Ні.
zombies and ghouls and loop-gurus are
Я
finally
вже
caught up with me.
проїхав.
Yeah, I know. 2
Да,
aspirin and a
сильно
glass of
проїхав.
water every half hour.
Я тут
Here,
діло
Miss
коли
Harrison, don't worry about me.
світло
I'll get the story
збудоване.
written tonight if I have to talk to the devil himself to do it. All right, yeah, sure. Oh, fine. Call me back in an hour and I'll have some time to talk to you about it. I hope. Remember, guys, talk to you later. Well, Miss Carter, let's get to work.
Yes, sir.
What time is it anyway?
Слышал.
11:32.
Sorry I have to keep you working so late.
That's perfectly all right. I know you have to have that pay done by tomorrow morning. I'm glad to help.
Нет, пойдем.
Angel. That's a strange word to use here in this room where I saw
Да,
so many
он
demons and
понял.
monsters.
Сюда.
Tell me, or maybe you won't want to tell me.
What,
Ну,
Mr.
все
Obler?
понятно.
Working with me on these lights out plays, do you ever get frightened?
Well,
You don't you?
yes, I think it's something many times.
For the time I have found that very amusing.
Что там написано?
The giant kraken doesn't react to light or something. It should be dusted away with alarm sirens. I hope my ears will stay intact.
Прямой просто. Быстро, конечно. Натуры ванский.
2 towers of the sea line are probably signal towers with the sirens, and the one near the road is a control tower.
Хрена себе. Туха, ты шо ли? Шо ты вылез?
I lived in Bright City for years, but never went to the sea. Now I can see what I've missed. That's a lame way to park your trailer. I hope the owner is alright though. Anyway, I need to find my way to the top. Should I slide from the control tower? Oh man.
Я дальше боком могу.
second one.
Та ти що? Це пеня, конечно. Тому ще якісь там много є.
The ghost ship of Bright City. It was drifting all around the sea since I was a teen, until the fishermen found it on the beach after another lockdown ended 2 years ago.
Ну, що до мене так? А. Так. Ну, були мені ще разочок. Не видно. Ну.
Both sirens are ready. Now I need to pull the switch on the control tower.
Pull the lever. Pedal to the metal. Metal to the pedal. Місто прикольно. Так, де ж там підніматись тут? Тут. А чо тут? Щоб башкою вдарить. Пам. Що? Так.
Wait, I heard the siren from my apartment in Bright City every once in a while. Now I know what it meant.
Капец. Давай это. Слушай, молодец.
What's he doing? I have no instructions for this.
Я думаю, що щось треба. Слушай, ты не так, наверное, себе намахай сильно. Не зовут. Что робить? Ну, хотя нормально. Да? Я свалю. Я не свалю. Что это? Можно свалить? А я... Башню вал.
Wait, what? What happened? How did I end up here? I need to check in with Jasper.
Чё, блядь?
What? This is mental. What should I do now? We'll think about it in the car.
Докторе Джаспер, у зв'язку з недавніми подіями, коли ви підставили під загрозу людини, за якою було відповідально, було прийнято рішення відсторонити вас від посади. Було почати службове розслідування. Він що, втік? Тепер мені шукати цього Джаспера.
Are you okay? What the... Christine? I must have hit my head too hard.
It's okay. I'm just here to help. Can't be a silent observer anymore.
Well, okay, whatever. Can't be too surprised after flying whales and other stuff. But still, I don't know what to do now.
Can I suggest some options for you?
Sure, go ahead.
You can go back to Bright City and continue to live your life in your apartment as you were living in it before. Independent and alone.
I see the appeal of it now. Yeah.
Or you can visit your parents in Woodville. Be sure they will host you for a while until you get it together.
Sounds reasonable too.
Or you can spend some time with Jasper if you know where he lives. He wouldn't mind, I'm sure.
I can picture myself there for a few weeks, sure.
Or finally, we can go to the Iron Coast together and figure it out while watching the ocean.
Unexpected, but interesting.
It's your choice. So drive wherever it feels right.
Можна
Okay,
вберегтись.
it's time to decide and go somewhere.
Не можна. Ну, не знаю. Я не знаю, де живе цей Джаспер. Поїхав к батькам. Може. Чи не знаю. Чи на пляж. Їхав на пляж. Тусимо на пляжу. Неочікувана розвилка. Так. Щас ми... Чим буду не показував на мапі, вообще був класно. Начебто мені сюди. Я стоп, подожди.
It's locked.
Вон. Мене замкнула машина і не хочу відпускати. Жорстко, конечно. Ну, це буде не прикольно, що для того, щоб подивитись інші закінчення, доведеться ще 3 рази проходити гру. Це таке собі. Не те, щоб вона була супер довгою. Що живе час. Я там бачив по дорозі такі будиночки, але я не знаю. Як розуміється, треба було вийти, типа, походити, він сказав, о, тут, мабуть, живе Джаспер. Ну, щось таке.
Oh, that's probably a trail left by Kraken. Thankfully, we walked east, past Woodville. Something is going to change in handling Titans after this incident. And the engine is soaked. Sorry, Christine, that's how I learned to drive. Jasper, I'm stuck. I need evacuation.
Що?
That's some close encounters shit. I wasn't ready for it, but I definitely like it.
Так. Що ми ще за чуваки тоді залишилось? Я не можу зайти. Блін. Через вікно зайду. Там ачівка була, мабуть. Що треба не тільки вимкнути воду, але й вимкнути світло. Подзвонить Джасперу через всі телефони на карті, блять.
What the... Christine?
Поїхали.
I must have hit my head too hard.
It's okay. I'm just here to help. Can't be a silent observer anymore.
After 4 years of fantasy
Well,
and
okay,
imagination,
whatever.
chills
Can't
and
be too
thrills,
surprised after
right
flying
now
whales and
celebrate
other
by
stuff.
bringing to the microphone
But still, I don't know
the
what to do now.
internationally known actor
Can I
whose
take
name
a
is
Якийсь
photo
synonymous
for you?
with the unusual
Sure,
and
go
fantastic.
ahead.
Ладно,
You
поїхали.
can go back to Bright City and continue to live your life in
Ну,
your
нахер.
apartment as you were living
In
it
the first
before.
of
Де
a
там батьки
special
живуть?
series of
Independent and
lighthouse
alone.
Що розумієте сюди,
I see
все.
the appeal of it now. Yeah.
Or you can visit your parents in Vaudeville. They surely will host you for a while until you get it together.
Sounds reasonable too.
Or you can spend some time with Jasper if you know where he lives. He wouldn't mind, I'm sure.
I can picture myself there for a few weeks, sure.
Or finally, we can go to the Iron Coast together and figure it out while watching the ocean.
Unexpected, but interesting.
It's your choice. So drive wherever it feels right.
Okay, it's time to decide and go somewhere.
Все поїхали батьками. Ну, батьки живуть.
Tonight, Lights Out presents another
Я
psychological
не знаю,
drama.
де батьки
A
живуть.
play in which the principal part is taken not by the character himself, but his thoughts. The voice you
Розкажи,
are
де
about
батьки
to
живуть.
hear is that of the
Чи
thoughts
я
of one
буду без
Darrell
цього туди
Hall,
кататися?
accused murderer, sitting in a courtroom awaiting the return of a jury, which is to decide whether he is to live or
Ще
die.
одна церква. Ладно.
And as he waits, the thoughts in his mind seethe and swirl. Seethe and swirl.
Все?
Seethe and swirl.
Куди? От хоч якось не реагує на ця героїня.
Father in heaven, why don't I stop thinking those
Скажи хоч що-небудь.
words those jurymen are
Там твої
saying?
батьки живуть.
Not guilty. Not guilty.
О, приїхала.
Mom? Dad? It's me. I have so much to tell you.
Таке 3 часа ночі. Що ти хочеш нам розповісти? 3? Музика.ком. Окей. Звучає Іра, хтось там, Сергій Мажоровський. Стас Шостак. Переклад. Така коротенька. Цікаво, щас ще... О, можна обирати. Хеллоуін? Ще є час. Давайте подивимось, що там за Хеллоуін.
Am I dreaming? Jasper doesn't strike me as a let's play game type. Anyway, the first one-eyed pumpkin is just across the street.
Дерева збери гарбузи з одним оком, щоб знайти мене. Збери. З одним оком. Цей?
It seems Jasper has something else on his mind.
А?
Not just entertaining me with his pumpkin hunt.
Воу. А тачка мені потрібна? Це моя тачка? Ну. Понятно. Ти слідкуєш за мною, да?
Lucy lived here. Nobody moved into this house after her mom died. I guess it's a creepy place for modern kids now.
Сподіваюся, воно тільки по місту розкидано. Правда ж? Не знаю, може зроблю ще одну серію. В цій грі чисто там, типу, позбирати всі ачівки. Щось такою фігнею позайматися. Ти скажеш, де ще? Ти, кляті типу. Що я не бачу. Звук стрибків максимально дивний. Цього ще кляті тикви. Мені треба з міста вийти, да? Пішки. Тут його локація велика, знаю. Ні, щось фігня якась виходить. Чому так мерехтить? А, це я тому що рухаюсь, тому воно мерехтить. Йоу. Вот через фепас. Його колбасит. Ну я зайшов 3. Тачка. Не відчиняється.
My parents' house stays back to the church. Closest to God, as my mom used to say.
Це може таке світло вимкнути. Я чуть не понял. Щось воно... Де? Де ще ці ваші така? Да воно і хоч... А, о! Хоч якісь послідовності будуть. Ну, тепер зрозуміло.
An old Woodville cemetery. It hasn't been functional for a long time. I guess Windmill's keeper was the last one buried here. Actually, they never found the keeper's body, so the coffin was empty. He disappeared from his work post near Windland Plains, and now that place is Jasper's river house. Creepy. So-called Woodville witch lived here. She was a windmill keeper's widow. After his funeral, she never abided the lockdown rules, and we often would hear her walking around and laughing hysterically. We found her house ruined, with only her self-portrait still hanging on the wall, and it's still there. No one would steal the painting, fearing the old witch's curse. So we started searching for a Woodville witch. This was her favorite spot when the weather was good. She would listen to her favorite radio show and wave to the cars passing by. But her chair was empty, so we went further into the black woods. A weeping willow. People hanged themselves here during the Depression. We were afraid Woodville witch would do the same. But we found only some strange light bulb up on the tree, and it still works 20 years later.
Що? А, ну то вам посвіт. Так. Куди далі? Сюди.
This is the old stables built by a windmill keeper when he and his wife were happy diner owners. After they lost it, all horses have been sold to Bright City Mayor, and stables remained empty ever since. We thought Woodville witch would go here after her house burned, but we found only a patch of her hair hanging on the south entrance. We were pretty much lost at this point, but then saw the lights of the diner. Woodville witch and her husband owned it when they were young, but it was abandoned for years, so we decided to check it. The diner was a delightful place before the Bright City Mayor pushed the road's renovation plan, and the district took the diner from its owners to demolish it and make a wider highway. The diner's owner lost his income and became a windmills keeper. But the mayor was put behind bars for the corruption and his renovation plan never went through. So we still have bumpy roads and abandoned diner.
Классика.
We were pretty sure we saw some figure running south from the diner demolished wall, so we went there to check it. To celebrate his road renovation plan, Bright City Mayor planted this rare exotic tree, but it withered the same year he was condemned. So new authorities had the lights installed here to make it the symbol of defeated corruption. Weird, if you ask me. When we stepped away from the lights, we saw a figure running across the beach to the ocean. I'm sure it was a man, but that makes no sense, so we went after.
Whoa. What the fuck? Це що за нафіг? Що за Євангеліон? Це Жаспер?
We didn't find anyone that night, but on the other day Woodville Witch's clothes were washed ashore here. So she was declared dead, and another empty coffin was buried in the old cemetery. Now for the last time.
Wake up now. Окей. Класно. Ну добре. Так, подивились трошки гулечок. І все на сьогодні. Всім дякую за увагу. Приходьте ще. І до зв'язку.